Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Pizza Time Chronicles. It is once again
Going
time to get
on?
lost in the pizza sauce. I'm here with my very special guest, Jah Boogz. How are you doing?
What's going on? I'm good. How y'all feeling, man? What's going on?
It's going good. It's going good. Jah, introduce yourself.
All right, well, I'm an artist from Reading, PA. I've been doing music for like I want to say 10, 11 years. And shit, I enjoy making music, man. I like doing the music. I like talking about what's going on from the city, coming up in poverty, shit. I like talking about that in my music, saying whatever I went through, basically. That's what I talk about in my songs.
And for those of you who don't know, I knew Jah for a very long time, middle school days.
Yeah.
I seen this kid literally writing his music when we have free time, even during class. This man was yelled at during class to stop writing.
Yeah, I remember it's been a long time.
But this kid literally has so much talent. I read his original stuff, and I already knew he was destined for greatness. He's doing great now. Um, so, John, let's get right into the questions. How has music influenced your life?
Music, how's it? Shit. Like I don't know. Like my mom in my house, I grew up with my mom, so like she used to play a lot of like Alicia Keys, Mariah Carey, stuff like that, like R&B. So it's crazy that I be rapping. Cause I used to go to my dad's house and that's where the rap stuff was over there. He had his friends and all that, like his little friends, whatever he was doing with his friends, and that's they be rapping. So that's kind of where I got the influence to rap. And I remember his one friend gave me this little pad. He gave me this like a little mini notepad for Christmas. And I was writing my little whack ass raps in there. Can I curse? I don't know. Like is this a children's thing? I don't know. I'm good to curse.
No, no, you're all good. This is uncensored, so you're good.
Yeah, yeah. So like it was this little notepad he gave me for Christmas, and I used to write my little whack ass raps in there. And then I went to the studio. I was like probably like 13 the first time I went to the studio, and I recorded my first song. Shit, I got it on my phone. I don't know. I could play it, send it to my girlfriend to play it. But that's my first song I recorded in the studio, and it was ass. Like it's terrible. Like I don't know. People feel how they feel about it, but I think it was terrible. But I just wanted to rap cause I seen them rapping and stuff like that. Plus, the famous people rapping like at the time. I probably liking Kanye West and stuff like that. Shit, my dad got me this Kanye West CD. I used to play it out the little, back when we had them CD players with the headphones on your, like how you got the headphones
Oh
on your head.
man,
You know what I'm saying? Now we got the
yeah.
AirPods, like the headphones on your head though. So
Hmm.
like he gave me a CD player with the headphones you put on the head, and I had a little Kanye West CD, the one with the teddy bear with all this damn crazy artwork. Shit was crazy. But
Yeah.
I used to play that shit all day. I had how could you be so hard led? Stuff like that. I
Hey,
had
look.
stuff like that. So
Listen,
yeah.
if we didn't have the original CDs, we had burned CDs that are
Yeah.
full like viruses from LimeWire and all that.
That was probably my first CD that I had that was bought, like, you know what I'm saying? Like a
Yeah.
real CD with the casing and all that shit. I got it for Christmas, matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? The whole CD shit and all that.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
even know if I got mine. I know it's crazy. I used to have like a SpongeBob boombox. Like
Right. Yeah, shit like that.
I don't know
Yeah.
why I didn't keep it. I sold it.
Yeah.
I could have
I
kept
don't
it.
got none of that stuff. If anybody got that, it's my mom. My mom hold all that stuff.
But talking about music, how did writing music make you feel? Was that an escape for you? Was that a way for you to deal with all the stuff? What was writing music like to you?
Yeah, I could say, yeah, writing music, it was like an escape. Like I feel like my whole life I couldn't. I mean, shit, like every kid, you feel like when you a kid, nobody really listening to you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really care what the kid gotta say. Even now, you
Right.
probably, you know what I'm saying, is that's just how it is. But so I feel like that's where I could express myself, talk how I want to talk, all that, like stuff like that. Shit, I remember one of my first raps that I cursed in. Matter of fact, I asked my mom. I was like, yo, mom, can I curse in this rap? You know what I'm saying? Cause I wanted to express myself how I want to express myself. I wanted to curse, like, if that's the. So I told her, like, yo, it's all right if I curse in this rap and put it out and all that. You know what I'm saying? I already did it, though. I already cursed in it and all that. So I was making sure it would go with her. And I put it out. So yeah, so like stuff like that. So Yeah, real good way to express myself.
And I usually say this because usually when I was with rappers, and we know the Reading rap scene, especially
Right,
during our time when we were in middle school, everybody just wanted to be a rapper, and or they just they were really talented, or maybe they weren't, but we didn't tell them that because everybody has their
right.
own everybody has their own grinds.
Right. They be grinding. That's one thing about it. They
I
be
just,
grinding.
even though in my opinion, they weren't good, I couldn't tell them that because I
Right.
just felt like this is what you're talented at. This is what you feel like you're talented at. But
Right.
usually I know in class, especially literature class, every rapper got excited when we got into poetry
Right.
because this is
Right.
when we got to the rhyming and, different and different. Do you think there's a good correlation between rap and poetry? Do you think you have to understand poetry to get into that rap mindset?
All right, so that's a good talk. So let me tell you this. So I used to do shows. I mean, I was 13 doing rap shows, and they used to do like poetry parts segments. You know what I'm saying? Like there'd be artists, it'd be open mic. It'd be artists like it'd be me, Nazir, whoever you want to name, veteran rappers. And then there'd be a poet, whoever. I can't remember him 'cause I didn't like him. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't like him at the time. So I'm like, you know what? I was going to I-Lead. There was a poetry class, like I didn't want to do a music class because I did that before in Northeast, and it was like Beethoven and shit like that. I didn't want to do no Beethoven, you know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
I seen a poetry class. I'm like, you know what, let me try this shit. So I got in the poetry class, and it was actually like you said, like they taught me how to set up rhymes and how to set up the scheme. So that helped me with my music. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. That's why if you listen to my music, it's set up in like a poetry way. Like you know how poets they said like it's like I don't wanna offend nobody, but like it's like the Bible. It's explaining something, but it's not direct. You know what I'm
Hmm.
talking about? That's
Yes, I
kind of
know what
like
you're talking.
poetry. It's like poetry. It's not direct, but it's definitely breaking something down. That's kind of how my music is. Like I'm not directly telling you what's going on, but I'm telling you everything was going on. If you catch my
Right,
metaphor, if you catch my wordplay, if you catch my similes,
right.
you know what I'm talking about? So it's like that. So poetry definitely, if you want to like smarten up in the music, if you want to make smarter music, 'cause I used to try to bibbity bat clap clap clap. Yeah, so I got poetry class and stuff like that, and I started listening to poetry. I listen to spoken word, and it helps me with my music. Like helps me spoken word in my music. I rap real aggressive, but it's put together a certain way. Like it's put together a certain way. Like I can't. It's poetic. It's poetic for real. Like it's real aggressive, but it's emotional. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Stuff like that.
It
But
definitely does evoke emotion, and the reason I asked that is because I read poetry, and that's
right,
just I write myself, but then
right,
I noticed that rappers are some of the best writers you ever met. You read
right,
some of the stuff, and they're like, oh man, they can't pass literature class, they don't know what to talk, and you see their writing, it's like I will never be able to write this way. Um,
right.
but you
The
see
way
the
they
rhyme,
think.
you see the flow, the comparison between poetry and rap. And I think someone I really enjoy is Kendrick
Right.
Lamar. You can see it. He just
Um, that's
his
a big influence.
wordplay.
That's a big influence on me too. Like if you want to talk big rappers, that's a big influence.
And I think I don't know who's another rapper. I believe Tech Nine is another one. I know he just came back with Dwayne Johnson with his face off,
Yeah,
but you
I
know,
seen that.
and Eminem and if I pronounce his name right, and
Eminem.
J. Cole as well. You could tell J. Cole's rap is just straight. If he was
Yeah.
just telling a story about his life, that's basically his rap style, or how he's rapping about different life events. That's basically J. Cole, but he could put that in
Right.
poetry, and you won't even know the difference.
And that's what I'm talking about. That's why I love his rap. It's like poetry. It's just like poetry, man, on a beat. It really is. It's poetic. And he's not saying too much. He's saying just enough. It's just like poetry, man. I love it. I love it.
So, and we were talking about some rapper. Who in your opinion is the best rapper for you?
Mainstream or in Reading?
Mainstream. We'll get into Reading.
Mainstream. Who I like right now? It all depends on what you talking about. That's a hard question because I'm a rapper, you know what I'm saying? So I listen a little deeper than the casual fan. So it depends on what kind of vibe you want, what kind of mood you in.
So that's off the top of your head. Who just comes into mind, no matter what you're feeling. That's off the top of your
Drake,
head. Drake.
Drake automatically. He's just automatically got everything for however you feeling.
That is true.
For
That-
however you feeling.
I feel like this man has done it all. He even got into the Spanish scene
Even
during
got a
one.
Spanish song. He got the reggaeton for you if you want the reggaeton, the
He,
England vibe, got Jamaican vibe, everything you want.
you know, I it's crazy. I've heard it, but British trap, for some reason, their beats just go hard. The
It
lyrics
go
are.
hard. But you don't even know everything they're talking about, and it's hard.
This is British trap, and I'm like, I never heard of this. I put on a song like, wow, this beat's going hard. I don't know what they're saying, but it
I don't
just
even
go.
saying it's hard. That's the craziest part about it. You ain't even got to know what they're talking about.
But let's dive into the Reading rap scene. You
Okay,
know,
okay. This is what I
I,
like.
I've seen so many memes. Let's just dive into it.
Okay.
It's
All right, go
probably
ahead.
it's been criticized a lot. It's
A
been
lot.
joked about a lot. We're not gonna deny it. There's no sugarcoating it. I think
Right.
it's been, especially when we were growing up, this was,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people were jumping in and wanting to be a rapper, and especially because I
Mm-hmm.
I will have to say our class was full of great writers.
Great
You know,
writers.
Taino's a great writer.
I love Taino Pen. I love it. He got it. He
Um,
got his own lane
you were a great writer. Who else was in our grade that was a great writer?
in our grade. I could say Nazir. Like he been doing it
Nazir.
for a long time. It's just how he put it together.
Right.
I can get deep into this Reddit scene because I'm real into it and I know all of them basically. You know what I'm saying? Like I can get real into it if you want to get real into it like
Right.
that. But if you want to just like, skim over it, we could
I don't know if he was in our class. Brandon was also, he was a good writer as
Brandon.
well.
Yeah, he's a good
I
writer.
heard some of his stuff. He's actually a good. I don't know. Well,
Like his
yes, he
melody.
raps. I thought he was more of someone who creates the beats, but he also makes music.
Yeah.
Um, but what do you think is so special about the Reading rap scene, that beyond the jokes and beyond everything else, what do you think is special about it?
Special. What's special? I like it. It's so underground. It's like underground mainstream. Like everybody, I feel like everybody. We have all the rappers that could be mainstream, but they just all we don't all know how to put it together. We all don't
Okay.
put it together, but we all have mainstream stardom power. Like I can name like people you just named. Crico. Oh my God, Crico.
Yeah.
I got all the belief in Indigo. 7 INDIGO. Oh my God, I got all the faith in
Yes.
that. Him right there. That's like he's a different level because he can tap into that. He can I mess with him. I'm black and he can tap into the white crowd. He can tap into the Latino because he's Latino. See what I'm saying? He's just so mainstream. I promise you. Like and he makes so much music consistently. Bang bang bang. Like we got so much star power in Reading, but it's
Right.
just how we put it together. And we come from poverty. Like we got townhouses. I'm in Virginia right now. I moved to Virginia. When I came to Virginia, I was showing somebody Reading. They're like, "Where's the houses?" I didn't get it, like, cause all my life I thought townhouses was houses. All my life, I want to grow up and get a townhouse, a fucking townhouse, bro. Listen to me. I'm thinking that's the top. I'm not thinking about a mansion. I mean, we got some mansions, we got decent houses, but I never been to them houses. I was deep in Reading, like in
Mm-hmm.
the city Reading. I was Millenburg was like out of town to me. Exeter's out of town to me. You see what I'm saying? I was in the city. So townhouses was houses to me. Like that's where we come from. You know what I'm saying? We come from
Mm-hmm.
poverty, bro. Like that was my mind. And I came to Virginia. I'm showing somebody, they're like, "Where's the houses?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? These are all houses." They're like, "That's not houses." You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, hit me in my head, like, yo, that's facts. You know what I'm saying? So we come from poverty, so we don't all got the money, the resources. We're not in San Diego, Los Angeles, whatever you want to call it. We're not in
Mm-hmm.
them places to be mainstream. But at the same time, it's just how we put it together. Like we can all get a camera, we can all get our own studio. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
we can all do that. Like that don't hurt. You just gotta save up your money and do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like watch what people's doing, learn, look that shit up. do that shit. Simple as that. I mean, we can get into that, but yeah,
Yeah.
but
I think what's great about the Reading rap scene is that you all have the entrepreneur mindset, that
right,
you know how to set it up. You have been studying it for years, but it's, you don't only treat, you have your side hustles, but you know that this is your main love, that nobody can
right,
take it away from you.
right,
I think the one question I wanted to ask is, there's some rappers out there that, they don't have the flow. That's for
right.
me. They don't have the flow, but their writing, what they have on paper is great. Do you think they're do you think before you jump into the rap scene, you think it's important to say that I'm a good rapper or I'm a good writer?
I think it's more important to be have a story. Not even none of that. Not
Okay,
none of that. Cause you don't even have to be a good writer. You don't even have to. It don't have to rhyme. It don't even got to rhyme.
right,
If you're talking about something true, something real, that's all that matters. Like it's like a poetry. It don't even have to rhyme. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a real story that hits you. It affects you.
right,
You know what I'm saying? That's it, bro. You don't even have to be that good. Even people like me, if I see you, you could be trash. I could think you're terrible. But if I see you making 10 videos a week, I'm going to support you
right,
because I see you got motivation and hustle. It don't even matter what them songs sound like to me because I see that you trying. That's it, bro. Like you got hustle, so you got a chance of one day being better. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna support you no matter what.
I think there was a disappointing time uh with Nova. We
Right,
all know he was on the rap game. He won.
right,
Um, a lot of people felt, I think what was really messed up, when I think there was a time where everybody was joking about him not breaking through after he won. He kind of fell off.
right.
And, and I don't know if you saw the post. I saw the post and I thought it
Yeah.
was childish. Um, do you think that is basically like how people feel about the Reading rap scene, or like they don't understand? Like,
I think they don't understand because even when I don't understand, I got my jokes. You know what I'm saying? I got the things I say, but at the same time, my only thing I got with him is something personal that not everybody knows. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my thing with him. But besides that, outside looking in, like how everybody else is looking at him, I don't think they should hold nothing against him because like you said, like the post said, he was going through his stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everybody go through their stuff.
mhm,
Everybody go through their shit. You know what I'm saying? So if he was going through something, let him let that be the past. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what he got going now. Now that he says he's in the right mind, let's see what he got going from here on out. That's how I feel about that. I don't want to hold nobody past to nobody, you know what I'm saying? Because we all was childish. We all do dumb shit. We all was kids, you know what I'm saying? We all do you evolve, you know what I'm saying? You're a whole different person now. Like you used to do childish stuff. Like let's just keep it real. You used to do
right.
childish stuff with me, you know what I'm saying? But we all changed. So I'm not gonna hold that to you. I could say you childish right now, but you're not. You know what I'm saying? You're a whole different person, bro. So I
Right.
can't really hold that to you. Stuff like that. Stuff like that.
Listen, everybody has their inner child in them. I still do
Yeah.
childish stuff, but it's that's, oh, hold up, I lost me. Hold up. Okay, we're back. Uh, okay, I hate these backgrounds, but you
Like
know,
I like the green screen though.
but when we talk about everything, what I took away from it is, I don't think people understand how difficult it is to break away, and be that own person, because you want to be able to master your own craft and your own genre, what you feel like your own genre. This is how I present myself. This is how I rap. I'm unique because this is how I rap. But a
Right.
lot of people see it as, oh, they're just another Reading rapper. They're rapping about the same thing. They're rapping about
Right.
coming up from poverty and this and that. But everybody has a different story, and I feel like
Everybody,
every rapper is a storyteller.
yeah.
Like, they have their own story, but you got to be able to tell that
Yeah.
story, because if you can't
Right.
tell that story, it basically sounds like everybody else's story.
Yeah, and it's how you present it. Exactly.
Right,
It's all about how you present that story. Exactly.
right. It's like you do it in more of a raw, unfiltered way.
Right.
Like, you're gonna let
Exactly.
people know about it. Um,
Right.
I'm trying to make sure I get the right rapper. Some, like Indigo, he does it in a different way. He could attract different crowds. He can evoke
Yeah.
different emotions. He does it
Yeah.
with his wordplay.
Exactly.
If
And
he's
hold on,
or-
I want to interrupt you real quick. On top of that, on top of his music, he's a good person. Like if you really talk to this person, you need to interview him, bro, because he's a positive vibe, bro. He got something to say, bro. Like
Mhm,
he changed my mindset. He's younger than me. Like I talked to him, I was real ignorant before I talked to Crico. Whatever you know him by Indigo, Crico,
right,
fucking Nicholas. Before I met him, bro, I was real closed minded. He talked to me. He opened my mind. Like he's a good person, bro. I promise you. Like, I'm not bullshitting with y'all, and that's why I'm ready to do this podcast because I didn't get to talk on the platform. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
he's a real open minded person. I promise you, bro. And I appreciate you too for letting me on here to say all this stuff. I promise you.
Of course. I mean, this is an open platform. I literally talk about anything, and I love when I talk about, music because it's everything, to some people. They can't even leave their house without turning on music. Some people can't even start cleaning without music.
Exactly.
It's an escape for
Yeah,
most people.
and that I notice about me, but Crico, that's one person. He's special, yo. He's special. I promise you, that kid is special because that's his escape. That's his where he talks. He don't really talk. He's an introvert. That's where he talks. Listen to
Right,
that boy music. Listen to that boy music. And I know he hasn't been dropping, but he's about to start dropping. Listen to that boy music.
right.
I promise.
It it's like me. Even though I don't share the music, I'm listening, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I
Go
always
ahead.
listen. And I feel bad sometimes because I see the post, and I'm saying this from a business standpoint, the support system in Reddit.
Right,
Some people are unsupportive, some people don't show love, some people this and
right.
that. I've always told people this. And I know sometimes it comes out blunt, but that love is not guaranteed.
It's
Reciprocation is
not.
not guaranteed. It's a value
It,
I feel everybody should have, but it's not guaranteed.
it's
You
not
you
at
just got to
all.
keep doing it. Even if 10 people are listening, even if you get 5 likes, no likes, I tell people just keep producing.
You gotta just keep going.
Right.
You gotta love it for real. Like if you in it for the money and you independent without no label, nobody's putting no money behind you,
Right.
you gotta love it because that's why I didn't love it for a while. I stopped doing music for like 2 years. After like 2018, I was just dropping songs that I made a long time ago. I fell out of love for it, especially when I left the city because it's like I'm not in the city no more. They're not talking. I'm not hearing what the people talking about. So, I fell out of love with it. But then you got to realize, like, that's not even what I started doing it for. Like, I didn't start rapping because I wanted that. You know what I'm saying? I started rapping because I like the creativeness of it. You know what I'm saying? I like putting these words on the beat. I like messing with my voice. I don't know if you listen deep to my stuff. Sometimes I play with my voice. You know what I'm saying? That's not the effects. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, no, 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 I went away. You know what I'm saying? I like going in there playing my voice. I'd be like, you ready? Show me you ready. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like I just like playing with my voice. It sounds funny saying it to you right here, but on the track, I'm sure I promise you it makes sense. Like it makes sense. It's
There-
just yeah. I like the
I,
creativeness.
I tell people there's a lot of craft. This is a craft. Like that's why I've always said, because it goes down to the beat, it goes down to the lyrics, it goes down how you present it. It's a process. It's like
It's
a
a pro.
multiple. Some people think this happens within hours. I think, it's a multiple day process. I can only imagine. How long does one song take?
That depends on what kind of song you're making. If you just want to have fun, boot back clap, you can just go in there and freestyle. But if you want to I like making passionate songs. That's my favorite kind of songs to make. Like that's why I'm telling you, my mom. I grew up listening to Alicia Keys, Mariah Carey. That's real emotional songs. I like making emotion evoking songs. I like those melodies. I like the little with the on the back of it. And I like
Mm,
rapping on top of that. It might clash. I know people think it clashes the melodies of my voice, but I like how it's like it's harmonic. It's like harmony to me. I
right.
promise you, it's like harmony.
You talk about that thing about Jay-Z.
Right, right.
This man, he does the instrumentals. He does it when I
Yeah.
think a song that he really stood out to me was Holy Grail when he did it with Justin Timberlake because everybody thought it was just gonna be like, but that song goes hard with his part. I'm
That
like,
song is hard. Come on now. That's what I'm talking about. And that's why I like working with Crico, Indigo, Nicholas, whatever you want to call him. His melodies go hard with it's like Jay-Z and like you're saying, Jay-Z and Justin Timberlake. It's like it's like whoever you want to think, a rapper, a hardcore rapper with a melody artist, and it just mend so perfectly, just like that, just
That's
like that.
awesome. That's just awesome. I mean, Ja, what do you have to say for somebody who may be interested in like, I'm thinking about being a rapper. What will you say to them? Where should they start?
If you want to be a rapper, where you should start? Well, I personally don't like when people just want to rap, just go in there and rap about anything. Like if you're not going through anything in life and you don't have nothing to talk about, don't go in there talking about anything because let me tell you this. I believe in your words coming to life. You know what I mean? A lot of shit I said, like you probably hear the big rappers say this, all this, but I can vouch because a lot of shit that I said in my rap, it probably wasn't. I probably exaggerated, but shit got that real. Shit ended up getting that real. You know what I mean? Like my
Mhm.
words done came into fruition. Like it's crazy. Or I say I'm getting money. I probably wasn't getting. I was probably getting $0 for this song. Now I'm probably getting $10, $15, $20 features. I'm from the poverty. I did $20 features. I promise you, and that's just to get there. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
$20 give me there, $20 give me back. But stuff like that. Like $10 give me there, $10 give me back. Stuff like that though. It's just like it's just you gotta love this shit, man. You gotta really want to do this shit. You gotta have a passion for this shit. Cause when I fell out of love for it, I stopped doing it. And I love it again. And I realize why I love it. I don't love it for certain things, stuff like
Right.
that.
And
Yeah.
I think that's the importance of revisiting your passions because sometimes you fall off and you think, oh, this ain't for me until you come back and you do it even stronger and you're more wiser and you know
Right.
the mistakes you committed,
Yeah.
man.
I don't I don't fuck with people who stop and just never come back. I like
Right,
people who if you fall off and come back and don't fall off and like for a year. Don't ever do that because I did that. I fucked up doing that. Don't ever do that because they're gonna realize you don't love it as much as they loved it. You know what I'm saying? They probably
right,
loved it more than you did, like,
right,
and they don't like that. They don't like that. They want you to love it more than them.
right.
So if you ain't gonna love it more than them, don't
Right.
don't even do this shit. Like,
You
don't even
know,
do it.
and and I throw it because I'm not a rapper by any means, people. Don't confuse me. I'm not a rapper.
Right,
I but I'm a speaker.
right.
There's a time I wasn't speaking at all.
I listened to your speeches.
And
Exactly.
then I stopped. I came back, but I knew the mistakes I was making. I wasn't speaking about what I felt and what was happening. I was just observing during that
Right,
time. I was
right.
observing, I took notes, I was listening to my mentors, and I came back. And if for anybody who hasn't watched this show and noticed, I was bigger before.
Right.
366 pounds. You know Big Boy Geo, the confidence of Big Boy Geo.
I remember Big Boy Jill.
That
I
was
know
a
Big Boy
whole
Jill.
different beast.
Yeah, yeah. I remember Big Boy Jill, man. I ain't gonna lie. We all remember him.
That was a different person, but this person is a more focused version of me.
Right,
But when I speak my words, I try to make them relatable.
right.
It's like with rapping, you want to make it relatable, but you don't want to
Yeah,
be hold back on your story. People got to
yeah.
understand where you're coming from.
Exactly,
And
exactly.
this is what I love about Reading, the Reading rap scene. Everybody is on the same playing field when it comes to poverty. Most majority are coming from poverty-stricken households.
Right,
But the thing is, everybody offers something different.
right,
And you see the grind. Some people kind of just do it for fun or to battle rap, whatever. But
right.
everybody has their grind and everybody has a different approach. Some people love to produce videos for
Mm-hmm.
every single song. Some people
Right.
just straight they I forget that platform. Hold up, I'm make sure I don't.
Straight audio
Oh, like
platforms.
SoundCloud. They put it on
Yeah,
SoundCloud. They just like to put it on YouTube. No music video. They just want people to understand because they don't want to get distracted with video. They want people to hear the words.
right.
You know, um, and that's why I would say words are powerful.
Words is
Because
powerful, bro. I promise you, words is powerful.
words are very powerful, especially if you know how to use them.
And that's why I like you with your speeches, bro. Little do you know, like I be sending your videos around because your words sometimes sometimes I'm going through certain things that when you put a video up, it's just the right time. And little do you know, I don't really tell you all the time. Sometimes I let you know what I'm saying, but it's be perfect timing. Or maybe I'm talking to my friend and he's going through this shit, and I'm like, yo, send your video right to him. Perfect timing. You know what I'm saying? Little do you know, like that's how it go. Like I don't know, bro. You just words is powerful, especially when you genuine with them. When you're not trying to just go in there and boom, clap, clap, clap. Like you don't. I don't know about you, but I mean, when I see your videos, you're not just going in there saying anything. You know what I'm saying? You got something to say, or maybe it's from the heart.
Right,
Maybe somebody close to you went through this, and you
right.
just expressing yourself through them. You know what I'm saying? Type shit, just like that.
You know,
Just
you
like
just and I feel like it's with music, you gotta drop it when the time is right. You know when it's right. You know when the vibe is right. Everybody's
that.
pretty much in their bag. Well, I hope nobody's in the bag when they watch my video, but I hope everybody get uplifted. But you
I know
know,
what you mean.
I feel like with music, you get uplifted from that, and that's
Right.
why some people go to rap because everybody say, "Oh, I can't listen to some Spanish songs." Let's be honest, I don't know what they're saying most of the time, and when
Right.
I do understand what they're saying, I think it's ridiculous. But the reason I love rap is because it's not like difficult to understand. Like
Yeah, they dumb it
they're
down.
they're straightforward. You're just
Yeah.
straightforward what you're feeling, and then once you connect with it, you can't stop listening to it.
And start listening to it. I love it.
Um, this is why I personally don't listen to a lot of stuff. I pretty much am someone who just listens to music, and I don't care what genre it is. I listen to country sometimes. It's not my favorite genre,
Dude,
but
I like country music. I like rock music. I ain't gonna lie.
right. I think this
Yeah.
is why I like when people ask me about my favorite rapper, I pretty much say Post Malone because Post Malone can,
You
I
all
don't consider him a rapper. I consider him more of a rock star because, he can put into any genre. He has pretty much touched upon, and it's like Drake as well. He can just do anything.
anything, and that's
Um,
yeah,
I think
universal.
it's this flexibility. And I think just picking a genre is hard because when someone tells me, Jill, what's your favorite genre of music? I can't tell them straight up, this is what I like because most of the artists that I like, they can just flow into anything.
Anything.
Um, so, but yeah, I just love music.
Yeah, me
And
too.
I love doing podcasts like this because it's different. Because most of the time I'm doing like business and all this other stuff, but this is what
Right.
I love getting on to this. But Ja, I like to ask everybody, all my guests, a very special question. And pretty much the whole purpose of this show. Um, what is your favorite type of pizza, and where's that pizza from?
What type of pizza and where is it from? I like the every meat pizza. I forgot what you call that. The
Oh,
one
meat
with
lovers.
meat
Meat
lovers. I
lovers.
like the meat lovers pizza. If I'm going local, it's gonna be the New York Flying Pizza. If I'm going where everybody can get, it's gonna be Domino's. Fuck
Domino.
Domino's.
Okay, everybody's saying Domino's now for the franchises. I have
Yeah,
not.
man, Domino's. It's that breading, bro. I don't know. That shit crazy. That shit go
Listen, once they
crazy.
put garlic on that garlic butter on the crust, it was game over.
That's it. That's
I
it.
just
That's all they needed. That's
I
all
just
they need.
stopped loving Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut's a hit or miss. It's
Nah,
a
Pizza Hut. That's the old school. If you want the original, you want a nostalgia, you go to Pizza
right.
Hut.
I I remember those reading coupons. I think you read like 100 books. They gave you like a maybe this is revealing my age. I'm not even that old yet. I just remember. I'm saying that like I'm an old head. I'm only 23, but I
Yeah, we
remember. I remember when you used to give you coupon, and nobody's has yet to say Little Caesars on this podcast. It blows my
nah,
mind.
nah. You like Little Caesars?
I don't think it's bad. Listen, $5 is
Nah,
five
bad. Nah,
dollars.
nah, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's okay. It's not number one though.
I mean, their breadsticks do slap though. I can't lie.
Can I be honest on this podcast? Can I be
Yeah,
so
of
honest?
course, of course.
I know I'm 22 years old, but Chuck E. Cheese pizza is the best pizza. I don't care what
It
nobody
is.
says. Chuck E. Cheese pizza is the best pizza.
People
I go
argue
I
with.
go to Chuck E. Cheese just to get their pizza. Fuck everything else. Go to Chuck E. Cheese get their pizza.
Yeah, I mean, it is good. I don't know why people say Chuck E. Cheese is bad. I don't know what Chuck E. Cheese they went to because I always loved the pizza.
The one
Some
in Reading, the one in Reading, PA, Chuck E. Cheese pizza. they had the poppies in the bag. I promise you that pizza's different. That pizza's
Listen,
different.
they're on Grubhub for a reason.
Oh,
They're
for a
on
reason.
DoorDash.
That's
They're
that shit
that
is
is not trash because if you get it on
no.
DoorDash, that's just a whole different level. I'm
You're good.
sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Um,
Some
I
level.
tell people I love Infinitos, and they just like, listen, you can eat all you can eat pizza. Well, when I was eating pizza,
Right.
not
Oh,
to
so you
get
don't
people
even
come.
cook no more.
I do eat pizza. It's just by the slice. I can't go to
Oh,
all you can eat buffets anymore. It's sad,
okay.
but listen, Infinitos is something. I used to take all my dates there.
Man, Alfredo pizza, that's all I go there and get. The Alfredo stuff. I
I
promise.
remember, I would never forget. I went there because now Infinitos. Well, last time I went, they go by recommendations. They just don't put out pizzas no more. It's based on
Yeah,
what people want to eat. And
right.
someone ordered pineapple pizza, and I can tell you not. I can't. I'm not lying. That sat out there for an entire hour. Nobody
Yeah,
touched it.
I'm not a I'm not a fan.
A lot of people said pineapple pizza on this show, but
Nah, I'm not a fan.
it's a hit or miss for me. I'm not saying it doesn't belong on it, but it's not my
Yeah,
go-to.
probably a little bit with some ham. We'd be all right.
Yes. Yes, I
We're up.
agree. But like I can't fill it up with pineapple. Just eat
Nah,
pineapple if you want pineapple.
exactly. Give me a pineapple, man.
But
For real.
anyway, everybody, thank you so much for joining the Pizza Time Chronicles. We got a lot of great guests like Jah coming on to the show. Make sure you continue to support Jah. Listen to his music. He does have his own business. He does have his own clothing line. I can't forget to mention that.
I
Um,
do.
has a lot of fire stuff. Please continue to support Black businesses.
Yes,
Um,
appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all at bugsbigger.shop. The shop is
yes,
down at the moment, but promise you it's gonna be up very soon. It's
there's
gonna
a
be
lot
right
of,
back up.
and as well as your girlfriend does sell stuff as well, right?
Yes, at arianasboutique.com. Ariana's Boutique. Ariana's with a Z at the end.
So
Boutique.com.
support Black businesses, please.
Yes, for you got Jordan sets, Nike sets, all the casual wear that you want for the low though. For the low. Promise you.
I got a cap it. I got a couple set.
Yeah,
Me
man. I
wearing
promise
my. I already
you.
got the Kangol hat. I guess gotta
Yeah.
gotta get the Jordan set to match. I mean, I got
Yeah.
my Adidas set, but
They got Adidas set. They got the tags and everything. It's all official. They come with the tags, the papers, everything. MK bags, everything with the papers and everything. I promise you, just for the low, for the lower.
there you have it, everybody.
Yes,
Everybody,
sir.
until next time. Remember, don't get too lost in the pizza sauce because that's too much sodium.
Love the sauce. Still emotionless out now. The mixtape, emotionless out now. The mixtape. Go view that now. Just dropped. Keep it short. What am I dropping tonight? What am I dropping tonight? Never in the picture at midnight. 12 o'clock midnight, December 31st. Never in the picture.
And just let everybody know this is after. We're recording before New Year's. This is coming 2022. But
But
anyway,
go
just cop
stream
it
never
anyway.
in the picture. Never
Whenever you
in the
see it,
picture.
all the links.
Everywhere.
Jah will make sure to drop all the links once this is posted.
I'll
All
drop
right.
all the links. It's going to be everywhere. Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon. You could buy it for $1. I got it coming out sooner for $5. Whatever you want to do, we got it. It's everywhere. Never in the picture. Jah Boogz everywhere. Every platform. Go stream now.
There you have it, everybody. Take care.